we got our sausage going. We're going to turn that down just a little bit. We want it to cook even on both sides. This is the white rice, okay, that we got going right here. So yeah, we're going to let this cook. Then we're going to toss these over, flip them over, and then we're going to cook them on both sides. You see, you want to cook it real good. I don't want no raw sausage, okay? And then we're going to add the corn to it. And when you add the corn, it's going to soften that up. So, yeah. This thing's popping. All right. So, let me finish this, y'all, because I can't do it and talk to y'all at the same time. This is the can I use. Del Monte. Okay. And it is the cream style corn. You know, when you open your cans, you're supposed to clean off the top of the can. Y'all, do y'all do that? So this is what it's gonna look like. Okay. Looks like a little slop, doesn't it? If you know about this, you know about this. If you don't, you don't. So we're gonna add some corn to it, and so some butter to it, a little bit of seasoning, and you're just gonna let that marinate. So this is just something like, when it came to feeding my kids, this was something I could make that was very easy on a school night, baby. Some corn, rice, and sausage, or either I would fry up some pork chops back then, or I would fry some chicken wings. So, but whenever I wanted something fast, I would definitely go to this right here. All right, so now that the food is ready, we're just gonna take some rice. Okay, we're gonna scoop it and put it inside of the bowl. Looks like I could make her 3. Oh, shoot. Y'all, she got 3 days, okay? Period. And she can get her meals. I do this because other than this, she'll go out and she'll get Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? She'll eat Starbucks. So I do this so the baby can have at least something good to eat. You know what I'm saying? Nice home cooked meal. So all we do is scoop that sausage and corn, put it right on top.
Sighren, where all my gems at? Happy rising, my gems. What is up? I am on my way to the gym. My class starts at 9:45. It is 8:43. So it looks like I'm gonna get there probably about maybe 9 o'clock in the morning. This is one of those far ass gyms. Okay, this gym is like about 30 minutes from where I stay. So yes, I'm a little annoyed by that. I took my twist out, y'all, so I'm gonna be washing my hair later today. So that's on my agenda. I'm gonna wear it, you know, blown out. You know, I'm gonna wash it, treat it and all that, and then blow dry it and just wear my hair for a couple days. So yeah. Tonight I think I'm gonna take myself out to dinner. Well, my daughter may go with me because she's off tonight. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a dinner date tonight with my daughter. We were supposed to do this like ever since Valentine's Day.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a dinner date because I don't know, y'all, it's a lot going on that the general public does not know about. So, you know, I get a lot of information, okay? I get a lot of intel, you know, and I just don't like to talk about it because one, some people not ready for that conversation. Two, you know, some people, it can be fearful. They're, oh my God, you know, they look at it as doom and gloom and all of that stuff. Like a lot of people are not able to handle and, you know, receive a lot of the messages that I get. So a lot of information that I do have, and I'm gonna tell you, I gave out information before COVID came about. I told people, you know, in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, 18 or 19, when I started going live, I say prepare. I say the schools are going to shut down. The courthouse is going to be closed. I said not all hospitals are going to be open. I say people are going to be in lines, like in their car in line, driving up in parking lots, getting something. I didn't know what it was they were going to be getting, but I got that message, and I be goddamn gone. If everything did not shut down, okay, everything, the schools shut down, the court system everything shut down. So, you know, I don't know. That's just aside from, you know, my day-to-day life, y'all. But yeah, I'm headed to this gym. I'm excited. This is not a signature. There's 2 signatures around me, and then this is a regular one. Both signatures do not have Pilates. And the classes are okay. You know, they're not bad. They don't give me that Georgia vibe. Like, I'm looking for a class to give me that Georgia vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like Kira. Like, you know what I'm saying? Penny. Like, you know, even Janelle. Like, goddamn, I would settle for a Janelle. Like, these classes, they're okay. They're very safe. One of the classes that I went to, it was okay. You know what I'm saying? It was giving Janelle borderline pity. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm really looking for that, you know, because I have to move my body, you know. And my husband was like, why don't you just go to the gym, you know, in the apartment and everything. Although that gym has everything I need, it really truly does. It does not have the teacher, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you go to the gym and you doing your own, I'm not disciplined enough like that. You know what I'm saying? To keep doing the weights. Like, I go get on a treadmill, but then eventually you feel like a hamster in a wheel, you know. And I want to definitely do the work on my arms. Y'all know I want more definition in my body, my back, and all of that stuff. You know, so I really want to work on those areas that I don't tend to give a lot of attention to. So, you know, me, I could walk. I've been doing my 10,000 steps. I've upped it. You know, my goal was 20, but I've been balancing between 15 and 18. So yeah, the other day I did 13, but it hurt. Like, I gotta really push myself from 10 to like 15 first, and then go from 15 to 20, because my body, y'all, oh God, it's been in pain just by increasing those itty bitty steps. Like, oh my God, my hip felt like I threw. I'm like, what the? I woke up the next day like, oh my God. Oh my God, y'all, it's crazy. So I have to really, you know, like I say, y'all know I'm a woman of a certain age, okay? So there isn't, like, that's why I say when you get to your higher up in age, working out can be detrimental to your health. It can hurt you. So it's not something you want to start and then push and go hard. Like when you're in your 20s and 30s, and I'll say up to maybe like your early 40s, because I've been working out all my life, okay? I've always been working out. I had my first baby at 15 years old, and I was on that goddamn school. I used to walk to school, the field, the track and field area of the school. I used to walk that thing every day and run. So I've always been naturally into like working out my body and stuff like that. And when I don't work out my body, I feel funny. I will gain a lot of weight. You know, my body becomes stagnant, complacent, and that fat just attached to me and it don't go nowhere. So, yeah, it's just like, you know, I like to move my body. I go to the gym to, you know, it's for my body. It's not for my mind. It's actually for my body. So anywho, y'all, I got like 5 more miles to go and I will be at Le Gym. Okay, it is definitely on a different part of town. Y'all see I'm going 30 minutes away, honey. I must be love this gym. But anywho, my husband is calling me, so let me talk to him. Hey babe, what happened? All right, y'all, we're gonna do a review of the regular gym. I'm gonna say the regular gym here in Texas, okay? So the regular versus the signature. Now, the signature is a lot cleaner. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot cleaner, and I will travel to the Signature because I appreciate a clean environment. I am not one for a nasty environment. This particular location, which is a regular LA Fitness, the bathroom was disgusting, okay? Although it did not look real dirty and stuff, the stalls were not flushing appropriately because when I first went in there, there was tissue still left in all of the stalls. I don't like that. I don't want to flush behind nobody, you know. And the floors were a little damp, and it had the smell of like dirty mop water, and there was a dirty mop water just sitting there. I went and got in the sauna for like 30 minutes, I believe it was, and that dirty bucket of mop water was still sitting there. There was no bathroom attendant in there cleaning or doing anything at all. I don't know what they were doing with this big old hose that was plugged in. I don't know if that runs to the pool, but I'm just like, come on, LA Fitness. You know, I do appreciate the old school sauna. I didn't get much footage of that, but overall, you guys, I don't appreciate the smell of the mop water. And with it just sitting there, and I know what they're going to do is come in there and use that same mop water and mop over the floor again. So walking in there with your shoes off, I don't do that anyway, but I know a lot of people who does. That's just very disgusting. So I don't know, y'all. I may have to push it to the limit and just continue traveling all the way over to the Signature locations, and just appreciate a nice clean environment, because I do not like working out in dirty gyms. I can just imagine how you guys take care of the equipment. This is why you got to bring your own wipes and stuff like that. You know, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I appreciate back in the day when I didn't care about none of this stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I appreciate it. Like, knowing what I know today, it's just, it's crazy, because you see and you pay attention to a lot of you know what I'm saying? So, but the class overall, her name was Mary Beth. She does give 1960 something, okay? Miss Thing is still in that era of life, honey, but I love it. I did about 30 minutes of the class. That's about it, y'all. I struggled a lot with my anemia, with severe anemia. According to the doctors, your anemia, which is considered extremely low, is 10. Okay, if your iron level is below 10, you are severely anemic. Mine, the last time I checked, was a 3. Okay, it was a 3. It was to the point where as soon as I sat down, they was trying to do a blood transfusion right there. My doctor said, I need you to go straight to the emergency room. I said, So I could tell with me eating one meal a day, I probably need to find a way to take in more nutrients. I do need to stay on top of my iron tea. I made one, but I haven't, ever since the move, I haven't really been on point with it like that. Bay is the one who's more disciplined, y'all. Bay is like every morning, that's just what he does. Bay is like he's gonna stay on top of it. Me, I'm kind of like put it in my face, and then, you know what I'm saying, out of sight, out of mind. With me, I have so many other things that I focus on, you know what I'm saying? So I focus on like the heavier, deeper type of stuff. Like I'm getting to the root of why my throat chakra is out of alignment, and why I have an overactive thyroid, and why I'm severely anemic. Like, I get to the ancestry of it all. So I go back into old timelines and things of that nature. So that's where I do a lot of my work. So I don't tend to be as busy as I would like to be in this dimension right here, but I do try to work out. I do try to watch what I eat. You know what I'm saying? I do need to incorporate more of my tea every day. I do. I need to get better with that. So, Babe reached out. I'm like, babe, I didn't do too well. I did good, but I didn't, you know, it's my first day really back. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm going to build myself back up. But I like the instructor, Mary Beth. She wasn't difficult. She wasn't, you know, she gives you options. She lets you know, okay, you can do it this way, or this way. I'm not one to get on the ground and do a lot of work. She was doing that like from the beginning and throughout. She have sporadically a couple of exercises where they would get on the ground and do like the little push-ups or whatever, but she'll let you know you can stand up against the wall and do it, or you can stand in place and just kind of lift, you know what I'm saying, your legs and things of that nature. So I did appreciate that about her. And when I had to walk out of the class and come back in, because I walked out for maybe like a minute, I have to just, you know, because I start feeling like heavy, my eyesight goes out, my hearing goes out, y'all. I be feeling like I'm just out like a light. So I had to step out for like about a minute, sit down, and then collect my energy back, and then go back in there. And she did come and, you know, check on me. So I appreciated that right there. But overall, I think that I just gotta probably stay away from the locker room. I probably won't be able to enjoy the sauna as much as I would like over here, because that's really why I go in there, is to really get in that sauna. I did go on the sauna. I did have a good sweat out today. Let me see where I'm at as far as steps. I did 6,800 steps, so I got like about maybe about another 7,000 steps, okay, to at least do 15,000. My goal was to reach 20,000 a day, but after my hips started acting up, I said, I can't do that right now. I got to work my way from 10,000, because I've been doing my 10,000 to 15,000. So now I'm doing 15,000, and once I break that in and get comfortable with that, I'll push it up to 20,000. So let me go and figure out what I'm gonna do for today. I know I need to wash this hair of mine, so that's on my agenda. And Bae sent me a nice coin. It was 3 digits. Bae sent me a nice coin, so you know, Bae like, go get something to eat, ooh, or you know, go get something you need or whatever. So I don't know, I'm gonna go wash. I think I'm gonna go wash today or tomorrow. I don't know which one, but yeah, no, I gotta go live tomorrow. Yeah, I could probably do it early in the morning. So anywho, my hair is itching, y'all. That's that sweat from the sauna, and you see how thick it is. I got to comb it out. You know, it's just gotta deal with this. So anywho, let me go. I'm gonna see you guys later. Let me call my man back, because I said, babe, hold up, let me record this review real quick, and I'm gonna call you back. So I don't talk to y'all long enough. I'm gonna see y'all a little bit later. Bye, y'all. Happy rising, my gems. I have not gotten started with much yet. I'm actually cleaning my bathroom today. I'm cleaning my house today, actually. So I'm just trying to make sure that I get everything the way I want it. Yesterday, I broke my my rose water face spray. I'm so annoyed by that. I picked it up and I literally dropped it. It was like my toner. So I literally dropped it, y'all. And it's just glass, you know, splattered. So I had to clean it up. But yeah, it's so annoying that I dropped that. I am so mad. But anyhow, it is what it is. So today is a busy day, but it's busy like getting errands and cleaning out the way. So yeah, if I could bring y'all in just a little bit. I took a lot of stuff down, so that's why y'all don't really see much in here, because I'm cleaning. So I took a lot of stuff down, and then I'm gonna put it back when I'm done. So I just wanted to come on here and say hey to my gems, okay? Say hey, gems. Okay. And show y'all how filthy my bathroom is, okay? It's a hot mess. Yes, it is. And what I'm noticing is, y'all, that a lot of stuff that I think this is a lot of stuff that I used to get, like, it's been hard for me to find a mop bucket and a mop, like a good mop and a broom. Okay, I'm so annoyed by the fact that it has been so hard. These are the ammonia-free Windex wipes that I use for the mirror. And even with these, like, nothing works the way it used to. Stuff used to be good, man. Nowadays, this stuff sucks. It's so hard to find quality, old school cleaning product. Like, this is just so annoying. So, anywho, y'all, I don't want to bore. They had a spray that you can put up here, which I have that too. I'm going to use that after this. I just kind of use this to start. And as you can see, it don't do nothing. It actually leaves streaks. Remember when that used to be streak free? I don't know what this is. I ain't even going to lie. I don't know what it is. But it is annoying if you ask me. So let me finish cleaning up. All right, let me go get my paper towels. So when it comes to the paper towels, I use these, y'all, to clean like my mirrors and stuff. These are the paper towels that you will find in the like automotive area. They're very thick and they're very industrial. So that's why I like to use these to clean up like my windows and my mirrors and stuff like that. And I also use it to clean other areas as well. Now the only thing is you're gonna pay because it's probably like about for one pack. They used to be like $2 something for a pack. Now, child, it's probably about $5 a pack. So yeah, I like to use these because the quality is like so much more durable than the regular. And you see, it takes that streak out the way like right away. So I buy these. Right, for my cleaning paper towels. I don't use the ones that I use for like cooking and eating and wiping my hands and stuff like that. I use these. You can find them, like I say, in the automotive section at like Walmart. I've always gotten them from Walmart. I've never gotten them from anywhere else, so I don't know where they would be in other like locations. So, but they are very, very, very good. They are very, very, very good. Okay. If I could get, or when I get this cleaning crew, mirrors are going to be very, very critical for me. I'm the person that I'm finna come check the mirrors before I pay. The mirrors, the toilet, the windows, the tub, I'm checking all that. So yeah. All right. So let me put this over here for a little bit. This is all base stuff. My husband ain't get to enjoy this place yet, child. He pay the bills every month and ain't even get a chance to be here. Crazy, man. Life is just crazy. But I shout out to him because he paid these bills every month on time. Every month, and he ain't even living here. So shout out to my husband. Shout out to my baby. Okay? That's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. Yep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful, y'all. But my man, all right, so now I'm gonna put my rugs down, okay? All right. So I got my rugs down so y'all can see a little bit more, okay, of what the bathroom looks like. Okay. There we go. So those are the rugs I got in there. And then I have this, hold up y'all, let me bring y'all back up. This was the way I'm done with the bathroom. Then I have this area. So this is what I did to this area right here. I just kind of put this bath. This is all base stuff, so it's not gonna go right here. It will actually go over here. So I put my little Joe Malone stuff up there. Okay, base, all base stuff. Oh, this goes there. So I put my little Joe Malone stuff up here. This is a bottle of Prosecco. I got this plant right here. I had this in the kitchen at first, but it's giving more of a bathroom. I have this bath thing full of white towels. Like I said, I have the tree here because I love nature, okay? And then y'all saw these, okay? Those are the towels that I chose for this area. So this is the rest of the bathroom, y'all. I like a clear shower curtain because I want to be able to see out. So since I don't have like glass, since I don't have like a glass shower, you know what I'm saying? I just decided to go with a clear shower curtain until then. So let me put the rest of this stuff up, y'all. Hold on. All right. Put the rest of my stuff up. And then I will be done with this room. Okay. So, that's pretty much it, y'all. Let me move this out the way. Hold on. that's pretty much it when it comes to my bathroom. This is what I did to decor. I like to keep my toilet seat down. That's just a thing of mine. Yeah, it's very simple to me. I don't put too much in here. I took my Joe Malone stuff down. It was over here in this corner because it was getting like wet and stuff, and I didn't want it getting wet with me brushing my teeth, and you know, toothpaste tend to fly and all that stuff. So I put that up in the closet because that's gonna go in my guest bathroom when I purchase the home, one of my guest bathrooms, and it's also gonna go throughout the house. Like the big candles and stuff are gonna go like throughout the house, and with it sitting right there, it was just collecting dust, and it was collecting like toothpaste, you know, paraphernalia. It was just collecting a lot of stuff that I didn't want on it. So I moved one of the big candles are over there, as y'all can see. The perfume is over there, the smaller candle is over there. But all of my other stuff, my hand washing stuff, I put that up. So that's actually put away in the closet. So I'll probably find something else that I don't really, you know, care to get all dirty over here while we living over here. You know, of course I wipe it down and stuff when I clean, but you know how that go. But I love that the mirror is clean again. I'm obsessed, okay, that the mirror is just spotless. And then y'all know I have that up there, which Bae put up there before he left. I can't wait till my husband get back here. You know, I've been using this bathroom by myself, and I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate the luxury of having my own bathroom. Yes, I do, okay? And I can't wait till we purchase our home because I'm gonna have my own bathroom over there as well. Yes, okay, you just tend to appreciate your own space, you know, after so long of living with somebody, people, kids, husbands, dog, everything, you know what I'm saying? You just really appreciate your own space. So yeah, I gotta wash my hair today. I have to wash this hair under my arms as well. I don't know about y'all, but I exfoliate. I also moisturize this hair. Okay, I take care of it as I do the hair on my head, okay, and the hair everywhere else. I take care of it. So you should be doing a scrub under your arm. You should be doing a moisturizer, okay, and everything of the hair under your arm and stuff like that. Like I say, I could still go out and be sexy. Look at me, I could still go out and be sexy and have a whole bush, nut bush city limits, nut bush city, and I feel sexy. I don't feel bothered. Men still look at me. I be like, yeah, let me get that one over there. Yeah, and then that one, and men still be like. My husband still wants to be married to me, and I feel connected. I feel whole. I feel pure. I feel exactly how God made me. You know what I'm saying? Without allowing society to clutter my judgment and be like, oh, that's what everybody else doing. So no, sorry, if you guys haven't noticed, for those of you, oh, I ain't going to Target and I ain't go. Listen. So for those of you who like to follow the trend, okay, when you guys were boycotting Target, okay, remember y'all boycotted Target because of the whole DEI. Well, let's see if y'all gonna keep that trend going, okay? Because according to Texas removes minority and, okay, Texas removes women and minorities from historically underutilized business program for state contracts. Texas, the state of Texas, is no longer supporting black women, black business owners who are women, okay, and other minorities. So the same DEI that Target did, the state of Texas is doing that as well, okay? They are no longer supporting, giving grants to black women business owners. So we're looking at, let me read to y'all, okay? For those of you who don't do your own research like Sighren always tell y'all to do. The state controller's office announced Tuesday it is removing women and minority-owned businesses from the state program intended to give additional exposure to businesses owned by economically disadvantaged groups. Texas ain't supporting black women business owners anymore. Okay, they will not be able to get the exposure for their business. They will not be able to get the state grants for their business. Black women. So how many of y'all gonna boycott Houston or Texas? It's right there, y'all. I tell you all the time, do your own research. And it will get to the point where all they are is doing it. So what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? I want to see how many people gonna boycott Texas, because it's right here. The HUD program was created with the intention of giving minority and women-owned businesses a leg up when seeking state contracts. The program does not set quotas for the hiring of HUB-certified businesses, but sets goals that state agencies generally strive to meet. State contracts that begin prior to Tuesday's announcements will not be affected by the rules change, according to a frequently asked question page posted by the comptroller's website. The agency sent emails to HUB vendors that no longer qualify under the new rules on Tuesday, informing them that their certification has been revoked and their business will be removed from the program. Women, black women, okay, women and other minorities. What y'all gonna do? Let me see what y'all gonna do. I want to see how y'all gonna do this. Are y'all gonna leave the Texas alone? Are y'all gonna not support Texas, or are y'all gonna support black women business that is in Texas? See, this right here is where we need y'all to stand up, okay? Because women like myself, women, and there are plenty other women out here who have businesses in the state of Texas that will no longer be able to get these grants, okay, that will no longer be able to get the exposure, meaning their business won't be listed under the phone numbers and all of that stuff that they tend to get. Their business won't be getting listed on certain websites and stuff with links and all of that. They're no longer supporting the women. I told y'all on my live, the divine feminine is under attack. But y'all think Sighren is just this woman who's just coming out of this world that nobody knows. Everybody's like, where the does she come from? Who is this goddamn woman on YouTube? And why she really about that life? I am the motherfucker that really support women. I am the mother that really come through and shout y'all out. I am the one who do recognize you. I don't come on here to steal from nobody. I come on here to uplift and to appreciate, okay? Everybody that I come in contact with. So this is what I'm talking about. The same things that they're doing in this state, that all of these stores are starting to do, a lot of you are doing it too. Okay? A lot of you are doing it too. One thing about me, I don't cast judgment, because one thing about Sighren, I don't look to the government or the state for any type of funding. Okay, I don't expect anything from them. I don't want anything from them, because when you do get that funding, there's a lot that come with it. Okay? It's a lot that come with it. So I don't look to the government for their funding. I create my own funding by promoting my own business and by selling my own product. And fortunately for me, with the good Lord being above and beyond, has blessed me with the word of mouth. Everybody who use my products tells somebody that tells somebody that tells somebody. And that's how I get all them orders that come through. Word of mouth. I don't even use the internet a lot to promote my business. I do it maybe on YouTube, and that's about it. You don't see me on Twitter. You don't see me on Instagram. You don't see me on Facebook. You don't see me on TikTok. I am really truly what they call independent. Okay, so I want to see how many of y'all, now that y'all know this, okay, all of my influencers, because y'all watch me, I want to see how many of y'all gonna spread this message. How many of y'all are not going to be selfish and spread this message and inform all of the women who watch your page, watch your channel, and anybody else who watch me, who, whether you got a page or not, how many of you are going to spread this message? Y'all, you know, over in Texas, they no longer supporting us. See, women got to learn to stick together. That's why the men get over on us all the time, because we don't stick together. We so busy trying to take care of the man and be there for the masculine energy that we neglect ourselves and we neglect our group. Y'all got to get it together, man. Sighren gonna put you on again. Y'all see that? It's serious out here in Texas, honey. What is going on? Period. Keeps them up when I'm rocking my candy pants.